Howdy, welcome back everybody. As you see, I've completed Mortarion here. Kind of jumped the gun last night, but I thought about it and I was like, alright, it should be fairly easy to get the majority of the painting done now that I have the most difficult spots done. And I say most difficult because it's hard to get in between this, and it actually looks quite nice at the fact that you can turn at any angle and see the legs are painted, the cloak's painted, stuff like that. Anywho, what we're going to talk about now is very brief. I'm going to keep this a couple minutes long. Some points of interest. His base, when you glue the rocks to his cloak, do it before you put it on the base. Put your thumbs here, put your fingers there, try to keep it as flat as possible. That way you don't have to worry about, oh, is it perfectly set and whatnot, or is there too much tension on this one spot or another. I tried it, didn't work out so well. But when you do, 2 points of interest here. When you do glue the rocks to the cloak first, you will have contact and the rocks there, and there may be a possibility that this back cloak will come up. All I did last night was just press it down, lay in a bunch of glue, call it quits. Let it solidify, and it's good. Major problem, his head. Had a pretty solid battle of 30 minutes about trying to get his head to stay. What is cool though about the arms is that they have detents, so you can use these as point of contacts for glue as well. It goes on both arms. The other arm where the gun's in the front, I don't see that in the pipe here. However, it could be on another spot on there as well. Who knows? I don't. I stuck with this. Anywho, it says in the manual, just glue a circle, put his head on there. Well, it's not so easy. Easier said than done, if you will. What I did was, in the cloak hood portion, there's a couple detents, and on the chest itself, there's a couple detents. I just laid the glue on heavy there, did it the same on the other side, and set it there, and held it for about a minute or two, and I tested it every so often, make sure it's nice and solid. It was pretty much a battle. He kept falling off. I was sad. Anywho, moving on. His back, not completely done. I left the smoke off here and here, just so I can paint the inside of his wings. Most important bit about the wings is that it's a bit of a pain, especially when they put the sprue frame contact points on the actual points where you have to glue it to the body. This one here, it's not fully on because I snipped a little bit of it off. I don't know why Games Workshop thought that'd be a great idea to put that there, but it was a hassle. I got it, however. Before I put the tubes on and his weapon on, I held them on the tanks, just like that, and I had my other finger holding it in place right here as well. And as for the back, the last note of the back is that this piece of cloth here, very hard to get on. There's 2 dots on the right, 1 on the left, and it wouldn't sit right. So me being me, I cut this ball off, got it set on there, and then I re-glued the ball on. I even glued this ball chain flamey thingy down here as well, so that stays. However, overall, I'm extremely happy with it. He is such a badass, and I'm excited to paint him. I have another nurgling to put here, but I'm 50-50 on it. I might not. I like the space right there. But another nurgling wouldn't hurt, especially when it's on the data sheet, I believe. Also, the pipes here, the little knobs, they need to make those holes deeper, or at least make them sturdier, because as you see, it's kind of off. So, that's all I have for y'all. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy the next one.